from a company called Sisaipo. We just turned 50 years old this Monday. Thank you. A very funny name comes from my dad, who used to deal with timber products. So it's 3 types of wood: cedar, cypress, podo. He's extremely proud of that, and so are we. And in our journey of 50 years, we are one of the biggest distributors of iron roofing sheets from Mabati Rolling Mills. And if you guys are from any of these, especially Kenya, if you're from here, you probably know some of these names of Lifestyle, Dumu, Oriental. And we push over 12,000 tons annually. From my dad's business, we had to build a stock control system. So while finishing university and part-time school projects, we started building a stock system for him many, many years ago. And that ended up being sold to our future customers, and that's how Sisaipo.tech was born. So we now have an IT department within the company. This is our clientele growth for the tech company. We've been doing pretty well over the last decade or so, and it's growing. And with ERP Next, of course, we see a good future. So most of us who are not partners are here because we love such things, don't we? User licensing, module licensing, an exhausting SOP procedure which takes 3 to 6 months. And that's what we went through. That's what some of our clients have gone through. And we couldn't understand why it takes so long to implement business systems which have been implemented for thousands of businesses already. And majority of our clients, and we deal with SMEs, have such systems. There's a point of sale in the front. There's some other third-party integration. There's TIMS integrations, M-Pesa integrations, might be completely separate than your original POS even. We provide a POS as well. We also provide a TIM solution. And in Kenya, you know how those complications go, right? Every device has a different API. So you have to build something different for everybody. And finally, you must have an accounting system because you're running a business. Majority of our clients end up with something like QuickBooks, Sage, Tally. And with this, we all know the issues. There's no credit control. There's limited customizability. Multi-location is a nightmare. So we move to ERP Next. And we are pretty new with ERP Next, and it's going tremendously well. So some of the things we just wanted to highlight on why we personally like it, especially with the volumes of roofing sheets that we move. So we get to the cent valuations of our products. Not only has that product in the last column changed because there was a purchase, but the transport costs that come after the fact of the sale, delivery, checking for damaged goods, all of that can come into this valuation after, even a month later. We get our costs to the cent. Customizability, which we love doing, has been great. So here's an example of our TIMS integration. You've got the QR code data. Here's a printout, PDF printout with the QR code. And the last tiny 5-minute integration that we did with ERP Next was that we get a pop-up for every salesman that picks a customer. As soon as the customer is picked, their outstanding invoices are listed out. And all the sales guy has to do is copy-paste that to the client who they're talking to, which is usually on WhatsApp, Telegram, or some digital format, email. And immediately the sales guy has the choice of saying, I will provide you a service with overdues or not. And you can, of course, restrict them from making sales with workflows. This is saving us money, by the way. Management is really happy with email digests, which come every day. They get a really quick overview of any expenses or overdue invoices or purchase orders that haven't come in yet. Accounts receivable is a great report. Once a week, the management gets a report with all the overdue invoices, and anything over 30 days needs an action, needs a phone call, needs an email. And of course, it's accessible from anywhere. So if I'm in a dinner meeting with someone and there's a question asked, I can actually give them instant information. Our partners in crime, or I think it's changing to growth after the last 2 days, is Navari and Akik. So like we said at the beginning of this conference, Mr. Muchai over here from Navari, the reason why I hopped onto ERP Next was probably solely because of him. He said that there is enough competition, enough fish in the sea. I told him I'll be a competitor to you, so be careful. Like, if we can't work together, let us cut ties now. Let us not go forward, act as a customer, and then say later that I want to be a partner of Frappe. And he said, please, I welcome you. Let's grow together. And loved it. Absolutely. So with these Frappe partners, it's been really easy to onboard. Support has been great, all the way from Frappe in India to the local partners. Kenyan customizations, as we've already said earlier, is a must, is a need, is the reason this is working well. We have our own TIMS integration, and instead of competing with each other, saying that we also have this, or no, we can't sell you this because we don't have the product, we are all going ahead and saying we can solve your problem. Let's solve it for the customer. Let's make them happy, no matter where the solution is coming from. We see a really good future with Frappe, especially ERP Next. It's a complete solution. It's extremely easy to customize. If there's something missing, in a couple of days, you got it. The support from top-down Frappe Cloud, easy to use, upgradability, as we just saw Arun show us a minute ago, has been great. And that's it. Cheers. Thank you very much.